Welcome to the Georgetown University Office of Compliance and Ethics video series. Let's talk about relationships. Love is a many-splendored thing, right? But when it comes to sexual or romantic relationships between members of the university community, there are some things you should know. Relationships between people in our community who are in unequal positions of power or authority can cause problems. Think about it. If a person is in a relationship with someone who grades or evaluates them, or can influence their academic or employment status, they could feel pressure to get into or stay in a relationship, meaning that the relationship might not really be consensual, or they could be exploited or favored over others because of the relationship. How others perceive the relationship can also be a problem. Problems like these can disrupt our academic and work environments. So the university's policy on consensual sexual or romantic relationships establishes some rules for relationships between members of the university community who are in unequal positions of power. The policy is in the faculty handbook and in the HR policy manual, and you can find a link to it on the policies website at policies.georgetown.edu. But here are the basics. When it comes to faculty and staff relationships with students, faculty and staff, including student TAs, cannot engage in relationships with students they have direct authority over. That means anyone over whom you have academic, financial, evaluative, counseling, supervisory, or formal mentoring authority. In addition, faculty can't have relationships with students in their academic program or department, or any Georgetown undergraduate student, regardless of whether the faculty member has direct authority over that student. There's just too much of a risk of a real or perceived power imbalance in that kind of relationship. Finally, faculty and staff members can't have relationships with other faculty or staff members they have direct authority over. All of these rules apply to pre-existing and prior relationships as well. A position of direct authority over someone you've had a current or past relationship with can create the same problems. Those are the basics, but you may have some questions. Does this mean I can't date anyone at Georgetown? No, it doesn't. The policy doesn't affect most relationships with other Georgetown community members, just situations where roles of authority over romantic partners could cause problems. What are my responsibilities if I'm in a relationship or have had a past relationship with another Georgetown person over whom I have authority? Usually, these situations can be handled through arrangements that keep a person out of decisions that affect their relationship partner, such as recusal or a conflict management plan. Therefore, your main responsibility is to promptly disclose the relationship to either the Office of Institutional Diversity, Equity, and Affirmative Action, IDEA, or your chair, dean, or other appropriate supervisor who will consult with IDEA. Your privacy is important, and IDEA will work with you and your supervisor to manage things in a way that minimizes any disruption your relationship could cause and protect you and the university from problems. You can find a link to the policy on the university's policy website at policies.georgetown.edu or contact IDEA if you have questions. Love is grand, but maintaining a safe, equitable, and hospitable academic and work environment for everyone in the Georgetown community is something we can all embrace. Thanks for your cooperation.